Hey, we are in the garden, and you know what? This time of the year, it's my pet peeve. All the Facebook groups, people keep saying, "Is it good till you rake my leaves?" And it's like, no, you gotta wait. And then others, everybody's an expert. Don't rake the leaves or disturb the ground because you're gonna hurt the pollinators. If you were to ask probably 95% of those people, really expand on that, tell me about these pollinators, they'd have no clue about the pollinators. True, they are in the ground, don't disturb that, but I just want to give you a little education on those pollinators. You're not gonna rake up the leaves and have like a honeybee hive. No, you're talking solitary bees, and in that solitary bee family there's two basic, I would say subfamilies. There's the mason bees. Mason bees are called mason bees because they use mud to build their nests, and what they do is, these are all very similar bee houses. So a mason bee, first of all, mason bees and leafcutter bees, harmless, amazing for the environment, but they don't sting. But what they do, for instance, the mason bee will make a little bit of mud. The female will come lay a little bit of pollen in the back, and first they'll plug this with the mud, put a little pollen, lay a female egg. Then they'll come get more mud, cap that off, then they'll lay some males. Then you're gonna take this in the fall, put this in your refrigerator in a Ziploc bag, and then come spring, this will hatch out. You'll get about 5 or 6 generally per tube. Lifespan of a female, whether it be a mason bee or a leafcutter bee, is about 6 weeks. They do all the work. Males, all they do, very lazy. All they do is have sex. And after that, they don't sting, they don't eat, they don't pollinate. That's it. So on to the leaf cutters. Now, the mason bees are going to show up as soon as the temperatures, start to get, above 55, 70. They're the first ones to come. They do their whole deal. Then when the hot weather comes, when they say hot, I mean 75 and above, then the leaf cutter bees come. Leaf cutter bees, same thing, very small, harmless, great for the environment. What they do is they take little nibbles of any leaf in the garden, not enough to damage the plant, and they'll chew it up like a little bit like tobacco, and then they'll, same concept, instead of using mud, they use leaves. Plug it up, and then little pollen, little egg, same thing. And then those, put them in the refrigerator, or these are made of bamboo, but you can get refillable like straws made of cardboard. I like the cardboard because you can just strip them and then take the cocoons out. This particular one is, they call it a townhome, because what you do come spring, you have all those cocoons. I got a buddy in South Dakota from Midas Bees. You could order mason bees, too late. You can buy a certificate for 2024. Leaf cutters, you can, for about $40, you can get 200 cocoons. You place the cocoons inside these little doors, put them in here, and then as they emerge, in the spring, hopefully, they pollinate your flowers and then come and populate here. So these, it's not only, they're like a bird feeder, they just like lay their eggs and leave. They're laying their eggs, and then it's your responsibility to hatch the eggs and continue the cycle. And very interesting. I at least find it extremely interesting, but hopefully that kind of maybe gives you a little education, where somebody says, well, you're gonna disturb the pollinators. Ask about it, really expand on that. Tell me what kind, and see if they know anything about mason bees, leaf cutter bees, or the solitary bee family. So yeah, leave, you know, get a question, comments, you know, want a little bit, you know, to know more about it. You can also, there's like a scent you could spray on this for like 25 bucks. It's lemongrass essential oil. So if you got some lemongrass or no essential oil rep, spray a little bit on. Not necessary, but hey, you know, and a little bit helps if they're brand new hives. But you can get these at any big box store, get them on Amazon, you know. But get them in the garden early when things are still covered up, so when things do emerge, they got a place to start, you know, hatching and laying. And then once you got a bunch of hives like that, come talk to me this fall. I'll buy the cocoons from you. So hey, make it a great day.